All right, folks, welcome to another edition of Show Me Your Car. Man, do I got a cool one for you to see now. But before I show you the cool car, I need to ask you if you can do some subscribing for me. About 87% of the viewers are not subscribed, so just all you got to do is push that little subscribe button. It's free to do. And but anyway, enough of that. You come with me and let's take a look at this car. Hi, I'm Craig with Show Me Your Car.
Hi, Alex Gamble. Nice to meet
Alex,
you.
nice to meet you, Alex. Hey, Alex, what kind of cool car you got here?
Yeah, so I will only take a little bit of credit, but this is a 1964 Ford Falcon Sprint edition, which makes it a little more rare.
Okay.
These cars factory came with the 260 cubic inch V8 engine.
Okay.
This has a Berg Warner T10 transmission,
right.
so it's actually a 4-speed on the floor.
Really?
Yep, and so from all the research we have, they didn't make really more than 1,000 of this exact variation of vehicle in this color and the upgraded transmission. So this vehicle was actually purchased by my great-grandparents, brand new, off the dealership lot.
Wow.
And they had saved for a lot of years to send my grandpa to college. And he ended up getting a full ride. So the day he accepted his offer to college, they drove to the dealership with his college fund and purchased this car.
Wow, that's a neat story for sure. This sure is a beautiful car, without a doubt.
Yes, and it's certainly not a full show quality. There's a lot of kind of imperfections, but we decided to leave it as original as possible.
That's for sure. And this is what it looked like before you fixed it up, right?
Yep. So we found it. It was at an uncle of mine's property, and it sat outside without any protection or tarp on it. And obviously, you can see the cat here in the photo. It had a full family of cats living in it. It was completely destroyed on the inside. So in 2015, we drove to Florida, picked it up, brought it here to Missouri, and then it was about a 3-year process to fully restore the car. So engine, transmission, even down to the radiator is all numbers matching original. It has 80,000 original miles on it. And obviously there was a few parts of the body we had to supplement because they were just too far gone. But we left it, painted it the original blue. The interior was completely redone, and we tried to keep it as true to how it rolled off the dealership lot.
Wow. This is just a beautiful, beautiful car. I love those wheels.
Yep.
Was that on there too, or I didn't see the pictures there? So the wheel covers, I guess, did you have to buy those, or?
So they were in the trunk.
Okay.
The originals, I believe, are in the garage at my grandpa's house, actually. They were not on the vehicle, obviously, when we pulled it out, but from what we can remember in photos, these are, the wheel covers that were on it when they
same
purchased
wheels,
it.
yeah. Okay. They sure are neat-looking wheels. Now, they're like a hubcap, right?
Yep. So, these are completely fake. It's not, the true knockoff sort of spinners, but a lot of this vehicle was obviously just trying to get it back to what it was. And then,
exactly.
In '64, the Mustang was really rolling out. And the first year of the Mustang, they sold over 500,000 of those. The same year, they sold only 3,000 of these. So a lot of people say the Mustang is what really kind of killed the Falcon line.
Well, I tell you what, for me personally, I like the Falcon better than the Mustang.
And I would agree with you. I like them because they're unique cars. They're a little different.
That's why. And they're built on the same platform.
Yep, 90% of your parts in here could fit on a Mustang and vice versa.
Yeah,
and obviously, it's a convertible top, which was also a kind of an upgrade premium. So, kind of neat, but the actual motor that moves the top up and down is completely original as well.
Really? So this thing has a power top on it?
It does. It has a power top.
Very nice.
We can actually fold it down here.
Look at that, folks. Wow, that was easy.
Yeah.
And it didn't take no time at all.
No, original motor. The interior obviously has been redone, new seats.
Yeah, you had to kick the cats out of there.
Yep, we sure did.
Huh? Yeah.
So, and you can see, like here, there's a lot of imperfections on even this, but it was just more of a matter of keeping it as close to original as possible.
Sure, absolutely. Absolutely, without a doubt. Yeah, this thing is just spectacular. And you said it had a 4-speed in it too, huh?
Yep, which from my understanding was an upgrade back then. It was traditional to have three on the tree. Yeah. But to get the 4-speed on the floor was an upgrade, and it was the Berg Warner T10, which they only did for another year or two after this car, and
Okay.
I couldn't tell you what they switched to, but
wow. I'll be darned. Oh, look at the back here. I just love this color blue. This blue is just awesome, isn't it?
No air conditioning, but it does have heat.
Okay. Now, folks, for you folks that don't know, this is where you put the gas in at right here. That is the gas tank. So some people don't know where them are at. So.
And I get some strange looks when I pull up to the gas pump and I pull completely past the pump.
Yeah.
And have to reach down here to
put fuel in it. Yeah. Yep, I bet you do. That's all right. I don't know if it's a strange look or they're just looking at this beautiful car, you know. It's one or the other. This thing is just, it just leaves you speechless, you know.
Yep.
It really does.
Amazingly, the power wipers still work. All the glass is original to the car as well. So just a lot of Windex, and we were pretty much back to square one.
Right, exactly. And the paint that you guys did on this really looks spectacular. And I can tell it's the original color, just not the original paint because of the picture. This thing is really nice. All right, I'm going to get a little aerial shot of it. It's always kind of cool.
Unfortunately, the radio had been stolen out of it, the stereo at some point, so we managed to find a stereo that we kind of fit behind the original cover, so as far as you can tell, it doesn't look any different.
Right. Yeah, I tell you what, people sometimes can get in your way. Very neat.
I could afford a car, you know, plus they all give it.
You know, you just can't say enough about these cars. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, folks, I want to show you one more thing here before we conclude. And you got these little chevron things here. And I always did like those. Now, they're not on the 65s. This is a 64. A 65 had just one chrome strip down here instead of the one that's kind of like an arrow. And I really like this chrome strip along the side because it makes it look like it's going fast. For sure. So, but anyway, is there anything else you want to show me on your car?
I think that's pretty much it.
I think we went over about everything there is to go over.
Yep, we certainly tried to keep it as close to original as possible.
Right.
And it's certainly not perfect next to a lot of these show cars, but it's certainly got a cool story, I think.
It does. I prefer something like this, really, definitely. All right, sir. Well, thank you so much for taking a minute and showing me your car, without a doubt.
Of course.
All right, folks. Well, if you enjoyed that edition of Show Me Your Car, do me a favor and hit the little logo right up here. You can subscribe there. It's free to do. Then right here on this side was the last video I just did. Thanks a bunch for watching. I appreciate it.